Welcome back to Wild on Health. We are all unique in size and shape, but the pressure to look like a model on the cover of a magazine and to look healthy is powerful. Many young people give in to this pressure, turning to dangerous and unhealthy practices such as bulimia. And joining me now is Stacey Dombrowsky. She's a psychotherapist intern studying at the Transformational Arts College of Spiritual and Holistic Training. She has a personal story to share. And before we get into that story, Stacey, thank you so much and being brave to join us on the show today. You came to me in the gym. We practice, or we work out together rather, in the gym, same gym in the north part of the city. Came up to me one day and you said you have a story to share and maybe it would make for a good show. So you're really the impetus for this show today, and so thank you for that. Tell us about your personal story.
Thanks, Bryce. I'm so grateful to be here actually and to share my story. There were so many times that I felt completely powerless with this disease of food addiction. I used to call myself a compulsive overeater. I was so stuck in my life, and I never saw that there was going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. And years ago, I couldn't even imagine that I was going to be sitting on TV today to share my story. And I'm really grateful that I'm able to do that, and that I really hope that I can touch the lives of so many people with what it is that I have to share.
Walk us through from the beginning. How did you get, because addictions most people think of are drugs, alcohol addictions, but the reality is that food can become an addiction and it can destroy your life. Did you hit rock bottom? What happened from beginning to end?
Yeah, see, the thing is you got to eat, right? It's not like, and I'm not belittling any other addiction, but I had to eat. So how do you eat and figure out how to eat and still control your food, right? So I hit rock bottom many times, over and over, and I thought, when is this going to end for me? I felt powerless. I felt...
Did you gain a lot of weight?
No, I was never really heavy, but it was, people didn't understand, how I, had an addiction because I wasn't very heavy, but I suffered, and it was very painful.
Did you seek help?
I did. I sought a lot of help, and I think the best thing to do is to get support, and I couldn't imagine having gotten through this without support. I think support is number one, to seek as much help as you can.
Before you started talking to other people about your condition, how did you hide it? I mean, how did you live? What happened in the life of Stacey?
It was shameful. It was shameful. It was painful. It was terrifying because nobody really saw that I had a problem, because I wasn't overweight, and I would hide my food and I would hide what I was doing. And
did it ever go beyond that? Were you doing anything behind the curtains to control your weight? I mean, some people suffer with anorexia. Some people
definitely had tendencies of bulimia in different ways. Don't really want to go into it because I don't really think that would help the public. Yep. But I definitely abused my body in ways, and understanding that it's not about the food. It was just my drug of choice. Yeah. Addiction is a really broad topic. So, when
it hits so many young people these days.
Yeah.
The pressure is huge. Was that something that you experienced? It was social pressure on any level?
Totally. I was trying to control my weight, but really it wasn't. It's nothing about the food. I was trying to control my life through my weight, and the problem was so much bigger than my weight. And when I gave up on the food and I surrendered to the process, which was huge. That's huge. Was when I got my body, and when I never realized that I could have the body that I want, and I ate carbs, like in a real true amount that I never thought was possible. Did you try medication or supplementation, anything natural for that matter? I tried everything, and it's just the one thing that worked for me was the 12 steps and facing it. Yeah, really facing it and doing the work. It's really doing what needs to be done. And it starts young. Folks, children and adolescents are suffering from depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and substance abuse. Youth suicide is a growing concern. This stigma that we're talking about today surrounding mental illness keeps many people from seeking help, just as Stacey said. Raising awareness is key to overcoming this stigma. So I want to tell you about this. July 10th to July 21st, I will join 18 dedicated supporters of Markham Stouffville Hospital to embark
on the journey of a lifetime. We'll climb Mount Kilimanjaro, that's right, the highest peak in Africa, to raise money for the expansion of their mental health department. So I'm asking for your help tonight. For the first time, I'm asking for my viewers' help by donating what you can to such a great cause. Just go to cp24.com/wildonhealth for more information, or you can also go to wildabouthealth.com. You know, Stacey, this runs very close to my heart because there's some close family members who have experienced the exact same thing, mental health, more than a few, in fact, in my family. So this is the real amazing thing. You've made an entire transformation. I mean, not only have you sought help, but now you're about to embark on a lifetime, mission to help other people. Yeah. Tell us about that.
I really feel that helping other people and being of service to community is, for me, gets me out of my own mind. And, once you have an addiction, it's easy to transfer onto other addictions. And I work on it every day. I journal, I meditate, I just do things to help myself, and just to know that I need to take time for myself. And that's really important to know that it's not just a body issue. It's mind, body, it's physical, it's mental, it's spiritual. It's a whole connection.
And the course that you're taking right now, how is that working for you?
Amazing. It's life-changing.
How are you going to take that and help other people with that knowledge?
Psychotherapy is just another means of support for people that they can talk to me or to anybody to help them through what they're going through in their life. And it's just a safe place for people to go, to be able to go to somebody. And, somebody with addictions who has been through addictions can really help and support somebody else through addictions. There's nobody else better, I believe, to understand somebody else with addictions.
Stacey, I commend you, really,
Thank you.
for everything that you're doing and the person that you are. And congratulations on everything that you've done.
And
it is time.
Well.
Thank you. It's time for another break. When taking a prescription drug, you should always consult your physician before taking any supplements. And up next, we'll tell you which drugs and supplements should never be taken together. Plus, we'll start answering calls. One lucky caller, email, and tweeter will be getting a year's supply of DHA. I'm so hot about this. It's amazing for your brain, courtesy of Ascenta Health. So make sure you call us, email us, or tweet us right now with your questions related to today's topic. Stay right there.
Reach us in the GTA by dialing 416-872-2724 or outside the area at 1-888-863-2724. Send an email to wildonhealth@cp24.com or follow Bryce on Twitter by visiting cp24.com.